Hi, my name is Isabel Ross Rivera, and I'm a member of Impact and the Free Mumia Bujamal Coalition. And our next speaker is someone that we all know and love, the great Pam Africa. Most of you know that she is head of the International Concerned Family and Friends of Mumia Bujamal and a Minister of Confrontation for the MOVE organization. Pam has accomplished too much for me to list all here. So let me just say that she's been a grandmother, a mother, a sister, and an aunt to so many of us with her never-ending love. She's inspired us with both her love and her amazing warrior spirit. So, if you all would please welcome Pam Africa to the stage.
Okay, folks, please, in the back again. We want to hear Pam Africa. People who are speaking in the back, we can hear you up here. Okay? Please give her your full attention. Is Lynn Stewart still here?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so we are really hoping that we will continue this. We've gotten permission to go on. This is obviously a revolutionary marathon.
Take this out. Y'all will not just see the tip of my head. On the move. Thank you, family, for coming out and really putting all into what's happening here. Mumia wrote a commentary that some of us heard, some of us thought we heard. I heard it. I heard it here. I heard it here. And a lot of other people did. We knew that when that commentary came out, I'm not going to go into the whole background of how I got involved into the work some years ago and dealing with Brother Jamil Al-Amin. But the important thing here is the information that were given here tonight. I heard things that I never heard before. I was in a meeting and I'm like in awe of the evidence and things that we heard. And I knew that other people needed to hear it. Some of the things that we're talking about doing is putting this information so that we can take it back to our schools and to our communities, because it's very important. Information, correct information, is what's necessary. When John Africa put the MOVE family on the case of Mumia Abu-Jamal, our job was to get the necessaries. Oh, that means I gotta stand up there? Okay. Our job was to gather the necessary information in order to free Mumia, raise the funds that was necessary to do it, and be consistent and understand that some days you'll have meetings like this with a lot of people in there. Some days you'll come to meetings and the damn soul here but you. But your job is to continue to do, not question why people aren't there. And because there's a whole lot of reasons why people aren't here tonight. I'm saying we're dealing with a monster. You know, I like to use other words, but I'll tonight try to call them blood clots, monsters, and I reserve the English language for another day. The brother said, thank you.
and it was for the brothers and sisters. Susan Ross and the New York Coalition is to be commended for the work that they've done to do this, to bring everybody here today. But I want to talk about the power of this movement. I'm going to give you an example. I was supposed to be in Atlanta with Herman Ferguson and Ayalua Ferguson. And no, I was there. I was supposed to go to Atlanta, but that got canceled. And but on my way down to visit Ayalua and Herman Ferguson, and I'm saying people who can visit them, please visit them. On Friday, we got a phone call where she said, Ayalua said, she wanted to do an event. She wanted to organize a meeting in Durham, North Carolina on Sunday. This was Friday. She said, can you do it? Our response was, yes, we can. And we did. I called Dhoruba, and one of the brothers of Dhoruba's called him Kalanji. And we called a few other people. And we had an organizing meeting. I called Karima and asked Karima, could she be a part of it? Because when those elder Fergusons who have fought for us, and Jamil Al-Amin, this battle that we're waging, this program that we have on here, we got to understand that Jamil Al-Amin, everything he did for us. So when they say that they're going to send him back, or the thought that they're going to send him back to Ferguson, not on my damn watch, not on our watch. We got to understand, this is urgent. Their plan is to kill him. Karima said he named it execution through medical neglect. This is not just a meeting where we're coming together to talk about what all has happened to him. We're talking about what they're planning to do and how we can stop it. And we can. They didn't take him out of Florence behind the fact that this is the right thing to do. Let's send him to the hospital in Buckner. They did it because we all came together. That word is that we all came together. And we demanded it. We protested. We wrote letters. Politicians was involved in what was happening. But they all moved because of the power that we possess, all of us, when we unleash it. The call is one, like I said, when Mumia called, I heard it, and I knew it was an action call. Some people heard it and said, wow, listen to what they're doing to Jamil. I really want to do something. And in their hearts, they really meant that. But they needed someone to push and to pull it out here in the forefront so that we can all get together. See, everybody is not a person that can pull people together. And but we got to stop waiting for someone to do it and understand that someone is you. That's right. Is you. Jamil is not the only political prisoner whose health is suffering. And when we had Sundiata Kobe, Seku, and the list is just too far of people. Elders is what they are, what we are at this point. We're elders, and they're setting a strong, good example for us. Jamil Al-Amin, sitting in Florence, Colorado, below the ground, he is hope for all those other brothers and sisters that are in those prisons. He is hope for the youth of today. want someone to follow, fuck Jay-Z. The hell, oh, I am so sorry. But if you give me this mic, I say how I feel. My heroes are the Move 9. My hero is Jamil Al-Amin. My hero is Janet, Debbie. A lot of you don't even know the names of women political prisoners. Our job is to raise that up and to make people understand there are women inside those prisons that have the exact same stand. Karima, how many years you been married to this awesome man? I know she had been threatened. The things I'm saying, the hell with a Beyonce. Karima, we gotta teach our children who and what they represent. They represent the freedom. I'm saying instead of our children with their hands up like this, they should be like this. They should be in another kind of position against people who want to kill them. How can people allow, and you don't hear the outcry from these people who have bastardized a movement, when you see on TV where they have children, black folks, with their hands up like this on one side, and they're saying don't shoot. On the other side, you have white folks with guns aimed at the FBI, the CIA, and the rest of them, and they're saying white power when it came to this government, and who say that if you point a gun at a cop, it's going to, what's going to happen? They did it on TV. I'm talking about the Bundy Ranch. How can we keep quiet about this? And when they put that there, what are they saying to us? What are they saying to us? And then what are we going to do about it? Dhoruba, when he spoke, he pointed out that we do have the right of self-defense. My sister, Ramona, Africa, they dropped a bomb on her. They killed 11 men, women, and children. Rizzo said in 78, so ends the future of the MOVE organization. He was wrong. In 1985, it came back with a bomb, and they thought that was the end. The end is when these motherfuckers is in the earth, I'm sorry. When they're in the earth. When the word police no longer exists in our community. That's when it's over. Our brother said when other folks give up theirs, I'll give up mine. But what the hell are our people doing, urging children to turn in weapons of defense? They just don't know how to use it because they have been miseducated. They have been miseducated on what to do, who they got to defend themselves against. They have got to be taught. And I'm saying we need to be out in the street. We got to be out in the street. There should be, for the young brother years ago, your husband Karima, and all who fought as a young man, college student, even before then, a youth movement. A youth movement, not only for him, but for other political prisoners. We got to keep encouraging and get them to educate each other about who they are and how they are. And an example to follow. Our time is very short. But what I'm saying is you must arm yourself here first. Our coordinator told us that revolution starts within. You got to battle that monster within you. The brother said, within the Muslim belief, you must battle here before you can go out there, or you will only bring confusion. So what I'm asking people to do, it's not easy. I mean, it is easy. You got to let this system go. You got to stop believing in it. You got to stop believing that these weak, spineless blood clots have power. The only power that they have is what we give them. That's saying, Pharaoh, let my people go. People let Pharaoh go, and the whole thing will fall.
That's right.
Suzanne, I know we're running out of time, and I don't know whether we have time for the panel, but this cannot be a situation of feel-good party here tonight about, oh man, did you hear what Dhoruba said? Did you hear what the brother from Ohio? Oh man, Karima talked about where brother was at. I'm saying we have got to go out and teach and pull our people in. We have nothing to compromise. Compromising is what we have done. We don't have water that we can drink that is good. We don't have air we can breathe that is good. We don't have food that we can eat that is good. The prisons are full of us because we believe in that which is not believable. None of these damn politicians can do a damn thing for us unless we force them to. Stop believing in something that ain't right. Believe in Allah. Believe in God. Believe in my belief. I'm saying, and for those people who think they don't believe in any of it, believe in that force that when you exhale, when you inhale, you exhale, all of us go to the bathroom, that force that make us all do the same thing. Believe in that. Believe in the sun that has never failed us, because if it stopped for 1 second, there will be no more. Believe in the wind that continues to blow. I'm saying believe in pure water. Stop trading off pure water for bottled water, for this water. If you want to stand up and fight this monster, you got to fight the whole thing or you ain't fighting at all. Because how can you fight if you don't deal with the fight for the necessities of life, what God gave us? You got to fight here first. And you got to also see those animals in the zoos as political prisoners. Not a damn one of them said. The elephant didn't say, lock me up. The bear didn't say it. The pandas didn't say it. If we're not dealing with all God's life and the freedom of all God's life, you ain't talking about freeing nobody. On the move. Long live revolution. Rise up with your fists in the air. This was an accident. Rise up. Don't sit down. Get up out them seats. Make the commitment to fight this sucker till your last breath. Because only God can take that breath from you. Don't think that they got the power to do that. On the move, long live revolution, and I hope people get the tape so that they can be educated about what went on here tonight. Because what happened here, Suzanne Ross, the New York Coalition, gave us something to talk about. I say it makes me want to shout. It makes me want to go back out there and fight. And if I don't stop, Suzanne, and I'd like to say one more thing. There is the campaign to free Mumia, and Johanna is very ill, her mother's ill, and we all work together. We don't always agree on different things, but we are a whole family, and we got good kids, we got bad kids sometimes. I'm saying we got to love each other. We don't have to be around each other all the time, but we must. When it comes time to deal with this government, which is all the time, we got to be united. One move. There's a sister who went through hell for each and every last one of us. Lynn Stewart is making her way to the stage. She has an example for us. And we have some announcements.
Okay, thank you. While Lynn is coming up here, and we cannot have the panel, obviously, I want to make a couple of quick announcements. First of all, thank you to everybody who worked on the outreach, all the political prisoner groups, and especially to the Free Mumia Abu Jamal Coalition. Will you all stand up? Betsy Mickle, everybody stand up so you people know who you are. People work their butts off. Secondly, we have a few events that I want people to know about. So number one, you all know, of course, that Yuri Kochiyama, we lost Yuri Kochiyama this past year, at least on this planet. There's a tribute for her on September 27th, 5 to 7:30 p.m. at the First Corinthian Baptist Church on West 116th Street and Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard. I know a lot of people are not going to want to miss that. The family organized that. Secondly, there's a political prisoners of war contingent that's marching in the African Day Parade next week or in 2 weeks. Please see Brother Shep. He has his hand raised back there. Brother Shep, who worked on this event as well. Brother Tariq, see them and sign up. Third, we have an event, The World Stands with Palestine, a night of music and discussion of the global situation at the Malcolm X and Betty Shabazz Center on October 11th at 5:30 p.m. Third, Mohammad Koti was paroled yesterday. A round of applause. Finally, the family of Eric Garner tomorrow, in honor of what would have been Eric's 43rd birthday, is having a free barbecue. It will begin at noon. It will be held a few blocks from the Staten Island Ferry. Pay attention to that. Please, everybody, keep up the work. Listen to Lynn, and thank you all for coming out and staying for so many hours. We love you for it.
I think be very brief so we can all get out of here. It's way past my bedtime. First of all, it's the anniversary of Attica. Nobody remembered it yet tonight, but I can never forget it. And you should never forget it, because it's a symbol of how they use the power to intimidate and keep people down. I want to also say that I think there are ways in which we can act. Everybody I hear to me has at least 3 friends that aren't here tonight. And I don't care if it's your sister, your cousin, I don't care if it's one of the women at work, I don't care who it is. You talk to them about it. Amin, Imam, Jamil, Al-Amin. That is how Lynn Stewart got out of jail. One person talked to more people, and more people talked to more people, and finally there was a petition with 70,000 signatures. And that kind of strength does show something to those people who would imprison us. They don't want embarrassment. They don't want a situation where we are in the upper hand. And so what we must do is confront, first of all, the people in power, the Bureau of Prisons, to make sure Jamil Al-Amin stays alive. That's the first thing. The second thing is, that guy in the White House, I don't know how you feel about him, I'm not too hopeful, but he's got to be put in check. You've got to tell him, do the right thing.
This is a brother, this is someone, a brother to me anyway, probably not a brother to him. But at any rate, gotta be kept in check because if they have a sense that there are people who are very concerned and who are going to be even more concerned when things don't happen, they will act. I will say that it's a difficult situation. At Butner, my brain likes to think of Jamil Al-Amin and my client, who was my friend and a mentor in many ways, Sheikh Omar Abdur-Rashid. I like to think of the two of them at Butner maybe getting together. I think they have a lot to teach each other, and it gladdens my heart. And it also raises for us and for all the people in this room the serious question of cannot forget Muslim political prisoners. And I don't mean Muslim American political prisoners. I'm talking about guys like the people up in, Greenburg, New York? Newburgh, New York. They are just as much political prisoners. Even though they were entrapped around the cause. And for that reason, we have got to spend more attention to the political prisoners who are held in places like Florence in the special, what they call the Al-Qaeda wing. And that's all these poor Flotsam and Jetsam that have been swept up in these FBI stings where they use the same informants over and over again to ensnare these young men who have nothing. We have got to go out there to give them something, somewhere else to go. And we must champion their cause as we champion the cause of our own people. The Al-Amin, as well as Sundiata Foley, and I can make them all, but it's very late and it's very tired. So I just want to say to you, thank you for coming. This is the kind of thing we have to do. Get out there, get your friends out there, get them to sign these petitions.
Thank you.
Get up in church on Sunday. Challenge that minister. Say, what are you doing for the political prisoners?
Right.
And remember, the Ruth is very, very wise words, and those are, it's the cause. We're not here to champion anyone's crime. We are here to champion the cause they fought for. And the cause they fought for was the defense of their people. And I think we have to bear that in mind at all times. And so I just want to read a little bit of what Abdul Shakur wrote to Ralph, actually, not me. And he said, so many of our freedom fighters seemingly lost from the present generation. So sad. More so because they are lost without light to point the way. Those brave souls wait for the love of the people to free them is a demonstration of faith that religion can only imagine. It is you they have the faith in. It is me. It is all of us. And we must not betray that faith that is stronger than any religion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Stewart. A few more quick announcements. One, we collected $2,000. Thank you for your generosity. Two, thank you so much to the International Action Center, which provided so much of the help for this event. Three, the Black Panther Party write those cards for Jamil Al-Amin. We have those cards for you at the door. We understand they mean a lot to him. Again, we gotta quit. We're in our overtime. Thank you so much. See you in the streets. Free Jamil Al-Amin. Free all political prisoners. Free them all. Free them all.